Hello everyone, my name is Chloe and today I'm here with a brand new video. Welcome to Brunette Bibliophile, where I post bookish videos and writing content. Today I am here to do the Cozy Autumn book tag. I've definitely done this tag before. I think I flip-flop every other year between this tag and another one, but it is October, which means we're fully into fall, at least time-wise. Temperature-wise in Florida, it is still pretty warm. We had like 2 days of cool weather post-hurricane, but it's back to being hot. So I tried to dress in like a little fall colors. I have jeans on, even though you can't see them, but it definitely doesn't feel it outside. I will link the original tag video in the description below. There's 10 questions, super easy. We're just gonna casually talk about fall and reading. Fall is one of my favorite seasons. I definitely feel most, I don't want to say most at home in this season, but I definitely feel like my best self in the fall time and with my reading, even though fall is also a particularly busier season for me. Let's just jump into the tag. Question number 1 is, what book always reminds you of fall/autumn? So for me, not just one particular book, but it is a trilogy, and it is the Renegades trilogy by Marissa Meyer. I think this one gives me the most fall memories because these books, each one in the trilogy, came out in November, and I distinctly remember with each one it being the book that I would read on the way to Y'all Fest every November. I just have really good memories of reading this series during the time at Y'all Fest, and where it's a little cooler and it's November and it's always Veterans Day weekend, and it's just such a fun memory. Question number 2, what is your favorite autumnal book cover? For this one, I'm going to be going with The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling. This is the first in a duology about witches. It's super fun, romance, spooky. It's not super spooky vibes, but slight spooky vibe, Halloween, witchy, but mostly fun romance. This is another one that really wasn't on my radar too much until October last year, where I was like, man, I really want to read The Ex-Hex, and then it ended up being a book of the month pick. Question number 3 is, what is your favorite autumnal drink to read with? I don't have a specific drink that I like to drink while reading, but my favorite autumnal drink in general is mostly things that are apple-y. So the perfect example that I have is Starbucks has an apple crisp macchiato that is so good. I get it iced, and I also get it as a frappuccino sometimes. The frappuccino is really the best one, and it is so good. Question number 4 is, do you prefer to read late at night or early in the morning? I am not really a night person, especially lately. I've just been very, very tired. So I am more of an early morning person. Question number 5, Halloween is coming. What is your favorite spooky read? I don't have a lot of spooky reads that I read. I don't read horror. This is the only one currently that I've read that I can think of that gives those Halloween vibes while not being scary. Question number 6 is, what is the ultimate comfort read for you? My comfort genre as a whole is romance, but I do have 2 specific series that I think are kind of comforting to me. One is Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, just my favorite series and something that I just like to go back to every now and again. And then the second one is another one of my favorite series and something that's a little bit quicker to get through, and that is the Selection series by Kira Cass. This definitely works as a comfort read and also a comfort genre because of the romance aspect. Question number 7, what is your favorite autumnal reading snack? I don't really snack a lot while I read. If I do, it's mostly because I'm listening to an audiobook while maybe I make dinner or something, but I'm not really a big reading snacker. Some of my favorite snacks, though, not specifically fall themed, are Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its? I don't know. What do I eat? I don't really eat that much. Question number 8. What is your favorite autumnal candle to burn whilst reading? I have a ton of candles. I love candles. Will does not like candles, so I don't get to burn them very often, but my favorite scents in the fall time, I do have a hot cocoa one. That's more of like a Christmassy one, but I still really like that. I think I have a pumpkin, not necessarily pumpkin spice, but I think I have a pumpkin-y one, but also anything apple. I love apple cinnamon, I love apple crisp, I think there's like an apple crisp morning or something like that. I love those. So mostly apple scents. Question number 9. When you're not reading, what is your favorite autumnal activity? So I've recently reflected on what I do and what I like to do, because apparently the only thing that I do when I'm not reading or like getting stuff done around the house is watch TV. So apparently it's those two things. I also really like Pokemon Go, but that's not just an autumn thing. Recently though, I just needed a couple of like mental health days, and I put on an audiobook and I played Animal Crossing for the first time in like a year. So that felt really nice. That's definitely a cozy comfort game, in my opinion. And question number 10, what is on your autumn/fall reading list? 3 books that I would specifically like to read this season are Sign Here by Claudia Lux. This is a paranormal fiction about somebody who works in hell. The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. This is the sequel to The Ex-Hex. And To Sir Philip with Love by Julia Quinn. This is Eloise's story in the Bridgerton series. 3 radically different books, but somehow all fit the mood that I'm currently feeling. So that is all I have for the Cozy Autumn book tag. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every week, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. And if you really like my content, consider checking out my Patreon, linked in the description below. Just to shout out my Patreon for a second, some of the incentives that you can get are having early access to content, being able to vote in polls that influence my content, and there's something else too. Wow, I can't even remember my own Patreon. And also, when you sign up, you get a bookmark and a personalized postcard from me. So if you're interested in influencing content or having early access to content, please check out my Patreon. Again, it's linked in the description below. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
In the darkness, I don't feel so cold.